Hi, everyone. It's Linda G. I am going to do a video. I'm leaving tomorrow with my daughter to Viva Las Vegas. And I needed to pull the winners for the free readings for my subscribers. And I will do that now, first things first. And then you guys have questions. So we're going to talk about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's do this. Okay, we got a winner here. Where is it? I've got Jackie E 928 area code. Jackie E 928 area code. And we'll get one other winner here. Here we go. We got Marilyn J. She's got two last names, a J and a W. 248 area code. You're going to write me at grindle9103 at gmail.com. And also, if you want to be in the box for the raffle, if you're a member, you're already automatically in it. But if you're just not just a subscriber, but if you're a subscriber to my channel, you have to write me and tell me you want to be in there. And you would write me at grindle9103 at gmail.com and put in the headline raffle. So we know, oh, we got a raffle person here. If you're a winner, put winner raffle, because I get so much emails. It's good to plug that right away. So how are you doing? How you doing? Also, because I'm flying out tomorrow, I had to change the schedule for my reader yesterday. I got a hold of her. I also was doing my free readings on Sunday, but I'm not going to be back in time. And it's supposed to rain terribly. We're having a storm out here. So I needed to switch them to December 13th. So there was one person I couldn't hold. I called her number a couple of times, and it's like she picked up the phone and hung up. So Patty, I couldn't reach you at 858 area code. If you get this message here, you're entitled to a free 30 minutes. I tried to get a hold of you to cancel you, but I couldn't. So do me a favor, write me at grindle9103 and put in the thing, it's Patty, and I will schedule you for your free reading, but I can't do it Sunday because I'll be on the road. Okay, the reason we're going to Vegas, I'm not really a gambler, but I like that Wheel of Fortune. We're going to go see Ron White and then the Beatle Cirque du Soleil. So that should be fun. So, and you know, my daughter, just get my daughter out of the house for a little bit. We've all been stuck in the house, and you know, she could use a little time with her mom, her cray mom. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're just going for 2 nights. Okay, so here we go. I got the winners out of the way. I let everybody know I'm trying to reach Patty, 858 area code, to let her know that I need to talk to her. Okay, and Stone Marble, thank you very much. I don't have a question, but I do want to thank all the psychics and guides, as well as the tarot readers, that have helped us to get past this cray period. I just love the community, and I know there is still cray happening, but a shift is coming. Do you guys feel it? And I think the shift is going to help a lot of people, including myself, and trust me, I could not be more grateful for that. I have so much to appreciate and gratitude for everyone. Oh, you rock, Stone. You rock. And also, Christine, I want to thank everyone that sent prayers for my 2 mammograms and ultrasound. Linda, you did say everything would be okay, and it was. Sandra, I would like to ask your guides a question. When I first heard the news about the shooting on the Rust movie set, I immediately felt that it had to do with the fact that Alec played Trump on the way. Could your guides comment on this? And I've gotten more than one. I've gotten more than one person asking. I feel it was set up, but I feel like it was a setup. So I don't think you're wrong. I don't know if even Trump knows this, but it could be someone that was mad about him. So hold on one second, you guys. Okay, hold on. Never mind. It was the carpet guy. Okay, so yes, I do feel like it's a setup. Now I just want to throw a card on this because we'll get down to the nitty gritty, right down to the real nitty gritty now. Okay, here we go. Thank all my subscribers, and I'm 46,600. That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of love to you guys. I was telling my group, my prayer group, that I saw that movie again with Patricia Arquette called Stigmata. And of course, the movie talks about the Dead Sea Scrolls, and that the reason the churches don't like that, because it's actually more of the word of Jesus than it was of the writings in the Bible, was because Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within you. What have I been saying all along? I mean, I just have always known that you have the power within to get what you want. And it's powerful, you guys. And so anything you need, that's why that Abraham Hicks talks about it. If you're not a vibrational match to that which you want, that which is likened to itself is drawn. That's that power, that's that energy, that's that ability to create what it is you need. And it's beautiful. I got to tell you right now, it's beautiful. So know that, be quiet as much as you can in your own mind. And let's not get too caught up in the business of politics. And listen, don't be watching. No, when they start talking about that book that, you know, it's the insurrection is happening again, don't believe it. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Don't believe it. It's not happening again. Let me tell you, you know for a fact that Mueller talked about this, and that reality winner, who was a hero, presented, she saw the paperwork that Trump and Russia, and I told you this from the time I started this, I told you that in the end, they will find out, just like President Jimmy Carter said, in the end, they will find out that Trump was an illegitimate president because he allowed a foreign country. So when she said, this has to go to the public, I don't understand why they're not announcing this. And when she announced it and let it go to this place that published it, of course, she had to go to jail for that because she was giving out information. She wasn't a terrorist or anything like that. It was to let people know, by God, Russia's in the middle of our voting system. And then what happened was that that the people that deal with the voting, the voters, they had their names and their emails that Russia had, and they were like, everybody check your emails, everybody do this and that. And what they did is they fixed it. So when the 2018 election happened, because remember, Trump was going door to door, almost every state. And he was saying, you got to vote for me, because if you don't vote for me, they're going to impeach me. You got to vote for me. And he lost badly. They say that's one of the worst moods they've ever seen him in. I think he won a seat in the Senate. He was all happy about that, but he really wasn't. He was pissed. Because the voting, just like that guy said, has never been more secure. Just like the one who dealt with in Washington. And they fired him for saying that. So this days of Trump telling everybody what to do, and they're going to fire you, you know, if you act like you're not for Trump, it's bull. This is all going. He's a bully. He's a fraud. Okay, he's not even a Republican. He's not even Christian. You can call me whatever you want. I'm telling you, he is not even Christian. He doesn't care for anybody or their worries. I think he likes his daughter. I think he loves his children as best as he knows how to love. But, you know, he was raised in a weird environment. And I think he struggled to get any attention, and it was corrupt. It was weird. And the more corrupt he got, the more happy his dad got. So he wanted that attention from his dad. But so anyway, here's the other good news is today, the Washington, D.C. court, the one that actually put a stay on releasing that paperwork, they told Trump, nah, we reviewed it, negative, see ya. So the next step is the Supreme Court. Now, I want to tell you something. Whoops, I just went, there you go. I want to tell you something. Hold on. How's that? Is that better? There you go. I don't care how many times they took it to the Supreme Court. It's just like forced vaccines. They're going to toss it. They're going to toss it. Everybody and their neighbor's gone to the Supreme Court. They're trying to make us do vaccines, and they're saying, yeah, well, whatever. They're not dealing with it. They will deal with the abortion thing now, but I don't see them helping Trump. You think they would, because he thinks, you know, that's his, just like Barr. Barr tried to tell him, sir, you're not going to win. You can't be pulling Obamacare out in the middle of a pandemic. What are you thinking? And, you know, people are tired. People are tired of the constant goings on. Okay. So what I wanted to do is just look at this Rust movie real quick and find out if Trump is actually involved. Is Trump actually involved? So I won't be here this Sunday. There won't be any videos this Sunday, FYI. No live or anything. I do have fun with the live this Sunday. Okay, so tell me about the Rust. Will there be any links to Trump? I just heard no. I just heard no. I have to go with what I hear. I just heard no. Okay, hold on. Okay. They'll find out what happened, but it doesn't have anything to do with Trump. They're going to find out what happened. Oh, okay. So actually it's somebody being real half-ass, not paying attention and not caring if anybody got hurt. Somebody already knows they're in trouble. And did you hear some more of the missionaries got released in Africa? I told you guys, I feel like they'll all be released eventually, but I guess they're releasing them pieces at a time. But I told you that they're going to get released. Okay, so I Trump, no. But it feels like someone maybe doesn't even like Alec or whatever, but it feels like the person wasn't being responsible and half-assed and maybe didn't even care. I get this nonchalant attitude. You know that lady that shot that man that accidentally grabbed the real gun instead of the stun gun? I don't know. I just got a hit on her. That was very tragic. We had something happen out here where I lived in Oakland. Bart, I think you guys remember that. Well, on live camera, he went to pull out the stun gun and he shot him with his real gun. And I do see some charges, but not huge enough. It's not going to satisfy people. They're going to say it truly was an accident. Because they had all their cameras on. I mean, who on camera? Well, some people do on camera, but I just feel like this person was too aggressive. They're going to get her on that. Thank you, Callie Suds. Oh, Amazon Web Service went down yesterday. It brought a massive outage for many websites. People are wondering if this was a man-made attack. Okay, let's check it out. A man-made attack. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second, you guys. Okay. Man-made attack. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Was this a man-made attack? They're saying yes, it was. It's two things. It feels like somebody that could even be inside was tried to do this. It's this 9 of Swords. So somebody was trying to hit them and hit them good. I don't think they'll announce it. I think they want to keep it hush hush. But yeah, it was a man-made attack. Okay, Victorian wants to know, is Joel Osteen responsible for hiding that money in the bathroom? And if he is, why did he do it? I'll tell you what I got a hit on, and I just heard it again. Joel Osteen. I feel he knew about this, and I almost feel like he wanted to file with that. I don't think they're going to be able to prove it. I feel like he was tired of how much they pay for insurance, and he wanted the insurance to pay, and then maybe later get the money in years. They didn't expect it to be found. It's somebody else that did it, but I feel Osteen knew about it and just because if somebody else did it, they would have come back in a couple of years and grab at least the cash. Tell me about Joel Osteen. Did he know about that money? He's under a lot of pressure. He's under a lot of pressure. Yeah, he knew about the money, you guys. He's sitting on his throne. He knew about the money. He's overwhelmed in money. He likes money. You know, they say most of his money is earned not through the church, but through his books, his writings. But $600,000, that's a lot of money through the church. So it feels like either he wanted the insurance to come up on it. I feel like he knew. He tried to act like he didn't know, but I feel like he knew. And that they were planning on double dipping. Okay, they wouldn't have cashed the checks, of course. It was way too late. Okay. Oh, someone else, Yvette. Hi, Linda. I want to thank you for your prayers for my mom. Her lumpectomy surgery was a success, and she's doing good. Wonderful. Okay, Dan Crenshaw. I've heard some stuff on him. He doesn't seem like a nice person. He's from Texas and a former Navy SEAL. Criticized Bolbert, Green, and Gates and Gozar this weekend. Oh, well, maybe he's not a bad guy. There's some guy that talks trash. He said they're not representative of the Republican Party and called them liars and grifters. Why did he do this? And will other Republicans follow them? But well, they all talk amongst themselves. As I told you, Liz Cheney is always getting whispered in her ear, hey, we're glad you're doing this, but we can't afford to lose our position, or we don't want to have death threats. Because I, honest to God, people feel when Trump is totally out of the picture, you won't believe how people will be changing. And these people, these Gosar and all these people, they're nothing burgers. They're going to end up flying in the wind because they have no say. People will be looking at them like with McCarthyism. All of a sudden, they're nobody. They're nothing. Jumping the ship like rats. So no. Oh, and then I heard Matt Gaetz. We need Matt Gaetz in jail. I don't want you to worry. He's going. But someone says, so if the president, if the Republicans take over the House, are you going to have President Trump be speaker? Yes, I believe we will. Over our dead bodies. Hold on. For entertainment purposes only. I want to know, do the Republicans take the House? Do the Republicans take the House? I feel like Nancy Pelosi is talking about retiring. It might be when we have it, we get, I think the Dems are gonna stay in the House, but let me double check. Just heard no as clear as day, that whisper I get in my ear. Thank you. No, I just heard no again. I think some people are acting like they're going to vote for repubes, but they're not. So we start off with the King of Cups, which is Biden, and strength. So Biden is stronger when this voting comes about, okay? And some legalities are coming up with Trump that's going to change the course of events. There's a lot of battling going on, a lot of crap. Justice will be served. So I would say no, you guys. The Six of Swords trying to get through difficult waters. I even think they might even try. Oh no, they're picking up their stuff. Some stuff's going to happen before the midterms, you guys. I think I've said this before. And it's so much chaos and so much ugly that it's like they don't know where they're standing. And I feel people going, really? Now you're still going to have the ones that love Trump, period. But they're looking at Trump saying, really? So I think some things are going to happen that's going to catapult Trump out of the picture. You know, I don't understand the idolizing him because he really didn't do anything for anybody. He never did the healthcare plan. He never did the thing Biden just finished. And they can talk about this inside and out. You know, I love my Rachel, but I'm not watching her as much because I don't need to hear Debbie Downer stuff. I'm not going there. So it's going to be a lot of work, you guys, but I see the Dems holding on. Aw, thank you. You guys are just writing love letters to me here. Uh-oh. Bluebird wrote and said, I'm reading articles the other day that several grocery store chains are in serious trouble. Will we see grocery stores closing across the country? I just heard no. There might be some people that didn't, maybe the COVID even, but it feels like they're not doing good because of their own thing. Boy, you guys, the price of everything's gone up. I was just getting my grandson, he's staying with my son this weekend while my daughter and I head to Vegas. And I'm telling you, just everything. A bag of cookies is like $6. Okay. Yeah, Pat said, what do you see for all the whistleblowers? I'm going to tell you, reality winner will be totally forgiven. I'm not sure if it's Biden that does it, but I see people saying, you know, she's the one. I even see Mueller saying she deserves to be pardoned because she's brought out, wasn't anything to hurt anybody. It was just to let our country know we got a Russian troll in our midst. They were working with Russia. The son-in-law, Jared, wanted to have a back. Remember, everybody was all shocked. He wanted a backroom door phone just for Russia so they could call Trump whenever they need him. They probably still had that. Josh Duggar's trial, well, we just found out he's guilty. He was found guilty. The other one that was found guilty today was that man that got, he got 5 out of 6 convictions. So he's the one that was on a show and some guys, he claimed it was biased because he was gay and he was black, but it come to find out it was a setup that he started. I guess they had enough evidence to prove that was so. And that's a shame he felt he had to do that. And it feels like it was something about money. I'm feeling like he felt he wasn't getting enough money. So he wanted to be made an example of. Interesting. SW wants to know what's going on with Lindsey Graham and Pompeo. Okay. Lindsey Graham and Pompeo. What's the 411? Graham and Pompeo. Lindsay, where are you? Ooh, he's staying low, you guys. He's not opening his mouth. He knows he's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble. He's even staying away from Trump. Look at this, you guys. He's got the inside scoop of stuff that's coming out, and he's not happy about it. And he was part of this. So he's waiting. He's waiting for them to come. He's waiting for, yeah, he's got the tower, you guys. You know, and he doesn't want to lose his reputation, but he really is sorry for what he did. I wouldn't doubt if somebody's even blackmailed him a little bit. Telling him to keep his mouth shut. Okay, and Pompeo. Pompeo, he just feels like he's doing his thing and he's not as worried as Lindsey Graham is. They're really going to get on Pompeo for stealing from the state. That's what I just heard. Pompeo. Yeah, he's sort of, he thinks he's all that in a cup of tea and he's stashing money away. You know, Lindsay's cards were bad. Pompeo's not great, but it's not horrible. He's kind of covering up for himself. So Pompeo just looks like he's doing his thing. Isn't that Mark Meadows hysterical that he wrote that book? And then he gave the 6th commission, the January 6th commission, all the information they needed in writing. And then he's going to act like, oh, he's going to sue them now. He's pulling the Trump. He's doing anything to get in Trump's good graces because he's afraid of dying too. I'll tell you what, it's no joke. It's not Trump that's going to do it. It's the people that adore Trump, like you, SOB. They get death threats all the time. Tell me, I just want to know, let's just take a look at the January 6th commission. How are they doing? Remember, Cheney said, we're going to have a couple. Oh, she gets a joy out of this too, by the way, you guys. She's very angry. The way they treated her and the way she's getting threatened. Oh, she ain't playing. Come on, sucker. I'll take you all on. Tell me about the January 6th commission. Are we really going to get that 2 weeks of televised when they said they're going to present A to Z? And let me tell you, I said this before, I think I did it on my live. I feel that they're going to show who gave the tours to the people at the Capitol. They say that Marjorie Greene was furious that AT&T released the records, the calling records. But I feel that they're going to say this. I feel like it's Boebert and Green and some other Josh Hawley or whatever. Here they are, or their staff, and they're walking through showing, you know, giving everybody because Adam Schiff even said when he went back, when they were all getting out of there, he said Marjorie Taylor Greene and her staff was nearly giddy. They were so excited. And the other thing is they were letting everybody know where Nancy Pelosi is. Isn't that interesting? It's weird how the colors are changing on this screen. I must be hitting something. So let's look about the January 6th commission. Will they make a difference or not? On my computer. Okay. Okay, here we go. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? The fortunes are going to change. There is so much information. You know, Fox News and all of them will say it's fake news. And they're even holding up Russia. They're saying, oh, all Russia wants to do is protect its borders with the 200,000 troops sitting right against the Ukraine border. They just want to protect their borders. Trying to act like, I don't know why everybody's making such a fuss. Everybody's in the pockets, you know what I'm saying? So don't worry, karma is coming. They're gathering it together. See, when they're coming through with the 10 of Pentacles, this is how I read it. The 10 of Pentacles means coming through with all the information and then handing it over. Everything's in the right direction. So, okay. Yeah, Laura said, why aren't the Republican voters angry about limited voting by mail? They use it when they can. In fact, it usually was the Republicans that voting by mail was more. Because Trump says it's fake, and by the way, they did get rid of that guy in the post office. So remember I told you it might be the end of December. We'll be looking at Joy going. And you know, they were talking on, and I'm going to tell you this, I already told you this. I don't know why the color in this is switching on and off. I want to tell you that, honest to God, that the voting is not bad. There's no falsity. Even Arizona with that fake thing, and they even came back and said, well, yeah, I guess Biden won, and he won by a few more votes than we thought. So there's I do feel, and they were talking about this on some shows, that a lot of Republicans have passed away. It's very unfortunate that they didn't believe in the vaccine. And let me tell you, Trump's vaccinated. Everybody's vaccinated. Did you hear about him being sick with COVID thanks to Mark Meadows trying to kill President Biden by exposing him? I don't know if he did it deliberately, but and you could tell he was sick. Do you remember when he was doing that debate and he was beet red and he was sweaty? He was sick. Okay, so yeah. When they do that 2 weeks of walking us through a story, that the repubes are still going to try to act like this is a nothing burger. They're going to try to act like this is all fake. But they even got actual Republicans to testify. But some big stuff's getting ready to happen. By the way, Letitia James is not going to run for governor. She was losing. She knew she wasn't going to make it. But she wants to stay in the district attorney's office. And guess what she's doing now? She's putting out all kinds of stuff on Trump. She's going to have him have to come into court on his taxes. And that's what took the mob down, taxes. So there's stuff going on. And that's why I was so upset with Letitia James, because I thought she was going to get the job done. And then when she said she's going to run for governor, and she got all, you know, because I think that guy, what's his name? The ex-governor, Como. And he could be an ass, and he just had an attitude. And I think she wanted to get this attitude out of office, which she did. She did it. Apparently the woman that took his place looks like she could win the seat. But yeah, Letitia James she's gonna make some stuff happening. So I'm happy with her now. Will the NRA ever lose its chokehold on America? Well, they're pretty shortchanged as we speak, Jolene. Will the NRA ever lose their chokehold on America? Let's look. They got some money coming in. They're trying to build their money up. They're always battling. Yeah, would they be able to get their chokehold done because they won't have any money? And let me tell you, they're being watched now. No more money from Russia. Okay. Christopher Ray, good one, play for peace. Thank you. I'm new to your channel and I really appreciate your readings. I'm wondering if Christopher Ray, the FBI director. Yeah. And you know, the other thing, there was no background check on Kavanaugh worth talking about. They didn't. Christopher Ray has got dirt on him. but I feel like he was pushed in the corner. That's one of the reasons he's still there. They're not announcing it, but he's telling them, look, this guy, Trump, had us flat up against the wall. Let's look. He's waiting for the axe to fall. He's waiting for the axe to fall. I know they're going to do something with Kavanaugh, and he might even be in the forefront, or he's pushing the person to the forefront to get this done. He's actually going to try to make up for what he did. He's got the 9 of Cups, so he wants to make up. He wants justice to be served. But I don't see him staying for long. I think he might leave even before a second, Biden runs for a second term. Okay. Will we see 45 in his cult in the rearview mirror? Yes, we will. And I'm so sorry it's taken so doggone long. And this is the only reason I'm here. My guides told me you're going to do a YouTube video. I said, what? I don't want to get up and brush my hair, which, as you can tell, I don't even do. And they said, you will help calm people down. And the reason I'm even here is to let you know the rats will be jumping the ship. And I'm so sorry it's taken, because you know time frames are no good. Time frames are no good for people. So I just want you to know it will happen. Aw. Hi, Linda. Grace says, thank you. And I'm always sending prayers for you and holding you in the light. What is up with all the human beings who are women? It is stunning how daily how women could continue to support Trump. It's like they are in a trance or something. Do you and your guys have any insight? Well, let me tell you, if you listen to Andre, our astrologer, Trump has something in his sign. You know, he's always lived like nobody can touch him. He'll sue you. He won't pay you. He's crooked. He's a thief. He's a liar. So what's happened is he's gotten away with this. And the more he blusterous he gets, and a lot of this is for money. He just wants you to send him money. But what's going to happen is something is coming out of his sign where this is what Andre talks about. And this is what I believe, where he doesn't get away with it anymore. And we're going to see that probably 2022. Because his sign is really bad for 2022, 2023. So he's going to go through some things. And I just think he's going to be called out and he won't be able to brush it over anymore. So we'll get to that. Don't worry. But I don't want you listening to no insurrection stuff. I want you to know everything's going to work out. Kimberly wants to know, do I see an asteroid meter hitting Earth sometime? No asteroid hitting in 12/21/21. No. And yes, Patricia, Matt Gaetz will be indicted. No, Stone pleading the fifth. It's not going to, let's just look at Stone. Okay. We got to. He's such an ass. Don't forget, I told you guys he wasn't going to last long. You notice they're not out there chit-chatting. Poor Giuliani. He's a done. Giuliani's done. Lindsey Graham's done. And let's look at Matt Gaetz. No, Roger Stone. This is Roger Stone. So he could be like Trump. He could, now you see it, now you don't. He could make things, he could talk around things, he could make things happen. And now he's broke as hell. Him and his wife are standing close together, trying, like, where's the money? Where's the money? And then this is him being a messenger. Okay, so he thought he was giving us the message we wanted to hear. But now he's going to stand before a judge or before the king. So that's not good. Look at these powerful men around. This isn't him. But I see he's insignificant. That's even more powerful than jail. Nobody cares. What's going to happen? It's going to be like McCarthyism. 1 minute they were significant, and the next minute nobody cares. People are going to have to deal with the natural things that are going on in the earth. I don't see a meteor hitting, but I see a lot of, I do see earthquake and changes coming up. California, I'm feeling earthquake, you guys. I know there's a whole bunch up in Oregon, and I felt Washington, Oregon, California. Sometimes I get it north, sometimes I get it south. But all this stuff is going to happen, you guys. And Trump, I can't give you a date. I refuse to do that. No psychic can really give you a date. So, okay. I'm going to end this now. I'll talk to you guys next week, and we're going to have more stuff happening right before Christmas. Goody. We're going to get some Christmas presents. We're going to get some stuff. So stuff is going to happen. I do feel like that Letitia James wants to make a point. So let's see what she has to say. And then in January, of course. And let me tell you, they're not even taking a break for Christmas. I see everybody on the January 6th commission working. All right, you guys. Love you all. Cheers.